Croc or not, UFC deal with Paramount and CBS touts, quote, the end of the pay-per-view era. Again.
Dana White is already walking back on it. He was like, well, it's not the end of the pay-per-view era. I mean, Turkey at one point said something similar with DAZN. Are we going to get you in trouble?
No, the DAZN deal, I think, is going to be also awkward, where the ring cards that Turkey's putting on are not going to be pay-per-view, but it's not going to change what Matchroom does, what Golden Boy does. I mean, Eddie Hearn was on my show talking about how, no, we're still going to do pay-per-views for the big events. I am curious to see how it all works out with UFC. Like, I don't know. It's like, I think pay-per-view has been abused for the last few years. I do still think it has its place for the right fight. Like, no one's ever really complained when they paid for a Conor McGregor fight. I haven't complained when I pay, even like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Like, I was like, if there's a fight you're amped for, you're not unwilling to put up the cash. It's when it just gets oversaturated that's a problem. I don't know how they're going to make it work.
So here's, and Rob was really like, what are you guys, fucking idiots? Like, they're going to do the pay-per-view. Matt is definitely more in that camp now. My thing is, it's a $7.7 billion deal with Paramount. Paramount's valuation, last I looked, was like $7.2 billion.
Yeah.
Like, the deal is greater than the value of Paramount. I think it says explicitly the next 43 UFC fights have to be on Paramount or CBS streaming. So, like, how the fuck do you work around that?
I just saw Dana White interviewed, though, and he's like, we're not getting rid of it.
It's a fucking $7.7 billion deal. It's not like...
He said, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to rule anything out.
But my thing is, like, I understand
what they'll end up doing is TKO MMA, and they'll just put it on the side. Don't. I'll tell you right now, 43, that's a lot. I got Paramount Plus just because Beavis and Butthead's on there now, and I haven't watched it yet.
I think the question... Nice. It's South Park. I watched all those Taylor Sheridan shows, so I'm big on Paramount Plus.
Yes.
The UFC right now, and I'm not a huge MMA guy, but I don't think they don't have the guy that has to be on pay-per-view, do they?
No,
like, they don't have that one guy.
We're saying they're really suffering with star power.
So what's going to be interesting is, can they get away? You know, I know Ariel reported that John Jones wanted $30 million. Let's say he comes back to the table and says, I'll take that fight against Aspinall. I want my $30 million. Aspinall gets 10 or whatever. Can they just take that money out of the Paramount budget, or then do they have to go on pay-per-view? That's what I think.
Great question.
That's when it's going to get interesting.
All I know is that if John Jones and Aspinall fight on the White House front lawn, I am tuning in, and I'm getting Rob to get us media credentialed.
My voice cracks today. If you want to isolate a couple of these, Rob.
All I promise is just give me Mark's voice cracks.
There's a lot of changes going on in my body right now.
Go on.
If Tom says he's not interested in that fight at all, and like,
Mark,
that's a lie,
dude.
That's
USA versus England on the White House front lawn with Donald Trump and Dana White.
If it was at, if it was at the Royale, he'd want to take it. Look at the money in that, the legacy. Come on, it's a legacy fight.
You got to
take that.
And also, I think he beats this version of John Jones. Who knows? I know we'll never know. Croc, I guess not. I don't know. It's a hung jury.
The pay-per-view era is fucking over for this one. I think it's a 1 year fucking.
They're doing 43 events in a year.
30 of the UFC fight nights, and I think 13 of the numbered events is what is in the contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. So fucking.
All right, cool. Good job.
Those fight nights will be free. You know,
fight nights are ass at the Apex Center, anyways. You know,
right?
And I don't. Right. They're not even good enough to steal.
The numbered events are going to be free for probably. I give it 6 months. What do you think?
No, you got to give it a couple of years. Like, even like DAZN. DAZN came in and said pay-per-view is dead, and they did it for a while. Then they went back to pay-per-view eventually. Like, it all comes around. Like, it's that old Larry Merchant line. Like, you can't fix it, you can't break it. Like, it's just going to be what it is.
$7.7 million. At some point, there are going to be some billion. I'm sorry, $1 billion. There's going to be some suit somewhere screaming about ROI after like 6 to 9 months.
But some of this stuff doesn't make any sense. Like, they're going to simulcast some on CBS. Like, why? Like, you're losing. You're trying to drive subs to Paramount.
Correct.
So if you put it on CBS,
it's counterintuitive.
Those people are not going to be going to Paramount Plus. There's a lot of this I don't.
I also imagine like my dad with like rabbit ears on the TV being like, "Babe, quiet down. Like I'm watching CBS."
But also, like I don't like it. It's I'm not gonna lose ESPN because like. If you have a kid at home, I get the fucking bundle deal with Disney anyway.
I'm looking to get the Just Disney now.
Are you serious?
I get
Hulu too.
Yeah. What do you want to watch? Baseball? I'm good. Dude. You know? Yeah, that's right.
Got to watch something else on Paramount aside from that Yellowstone.
Beavis and Butthead, dude. I'm telling you. I think they have new Beavis and Butthead on
2005.
No, they got a new one. I'm telling you. They made a new movie. I haven't watched it.
I watched
it. Terrible.
It's fucking unwatchable. I like Mike Judge. Like I saw Extract in theater. Like I'm a big Judge guy. Shut the fuck up.
I've watched that Cornholio clip about a million times.
That's right.
Like that. Yeah. I'm all in
on
that.
My kid does that all the time. You know. I need teeth for my bunghole.
Mannix, I love Taylor Sheridan, but that Yellowstone show, I feel like by episode 3, they all would have been in prison.
Spoiler alert.
All of them.
Probably.
Don't start poking plot holes through TV shows, Rob.
I mean, there's like 12 spinoffs now. Like, I'm cool with it. That's my reason to watch Paramount Plus.
Like everyone's committing murder and they're doing it.
Taylor
really
Sheridan,
poorly.
like not to go off topic here, but Taylor Sheridan, who was like this B-list or D-list actor for a while, all of a sudden is the greatest writer in television at the moment.
Dude,
he was on Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. Sofia Coppola was in the worst Godfather of all time, and then she puts together cinematic masterpieces like Lost in Translation.
Incredible.
And he wrote Sicario, which was just outstanding.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
Good stuff.